You know what? Just for that, I'm going to let you introduce the guest this morning.
Here is not Jim Ross, everybody.
Is that what we're going with? Not Jim Ross?
Wow.
Not Jim Ross.
Not Jim Ross.
Can you put on an Oklahoma accent, though?
Maybe.
All right.
I could try.
There it is.
That was something. I'll do a proper introduction for this man. You've seen him around the independent scene. You've seen him on New Japan Strong. You've seen him kicking Bobby Fish's ass. You've seen him on a bunch of different podcasts, including Oh You Didn't Know and Bobby Fish's podcast. You've seen him on this show plenty of times before as well. You see him on G Fuel. You see him on the social media. You see him everywhere. He's not Jim Ross. He's Vinny Pacifico. He's still not Jim Ross.
Still not Jim Ross.
Can we get your
What are your
thoughts
thoughts on Jim Ross, Vinny?
Oh.
I love Jim Ross. I think he's amazing. The things he says, his commentary, he's great. He's great.
Not a hater, unlike Joel, who's
Not a hater. Yeah, Joel, come on. What's the matter with you, Joel?
Vinny.
Joel, what are you doing? What are we doing here?
Vinny, you have been on this show plenty of times. You have joined us multitudes of times. You told, your candles have been front.
What candle do you have? What smell is that?
This one, it's kind of new, but I used it last night. Pumpkin butter.
I was gonna say it's got to be pumpkin
stuff. Oh my gosh!
But I got something for Jeremy. Waikiki Beach Coconut.
Okay,
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Have you been to Hawaii?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I proposed to my fiance in Hawaii.
That's wonderful. Can we talk about that, by the way? Can we talk about your wonderful fiance? I don't know her, but I keep seeing how much you love this woman.
I do. I'm very lucky.
Like, as Jeremy is someone who loves love. It's very out there. It's very well established.
Love is a beautiful thing.
It is. Why did she pick you?
Wow. Joel.
I ask her that every week. I'm like, Carly, you could have had someone better than me. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Nah. I love her very much, and I'm very lucky because she's older than me, so you would think more mature. She is, but our maturity balances well together. I'm very fun. I like to laugh. I like to be silly. I like to have my fun, and she's kind of like fun too, but like not like as much as I do. So it's like a good balance. No, but she's very good to me. She's very motivating, very funny, very passionate about what I'm passionate about. So it's just a really good relationship to have.
Vinny, will you kick the shit out of Joel Pearl for asking these questions today?
Oh, it's a good question. No, it's a good question. That's a good question. Love one, because love is a beautiful thing. But yes, I will kick his ass because because he's just because he's Joel.
Tasha Steeles is already gonna beat him up this week. Yeah. Macklin was the first to want to beat him up. Deanna, all these New Jersey people just hate you, Joel.
Yeah, Jerseyans are after
you. Yeah. Well, we got another guest here. He's been waiting backstage. I don't want to keep him waiting. Can
I introduce him?
Yes, because we didn't know his name until I see it on our screen now. All you messaged me was like G Fuel manager. I was like, okay.
Yep. This is my buddy Eddie. He is my G Fuel guy I go to, my manager at G Fuel, who I go to for all things G Fuel, whether it's any inquiries, any cans, any job, anything that I need from G Fuel, anything that I need, any ideas, anything I need from G Fuel. I go to him. He is a big wrestling fan. Love him to death. Came to a few shows, and he's just somebody who works well with me, with what we're doing with G Fuel and our sponsorship and collaboration. So this is my buddy Eddie of G Fuel. There he is.
What's up? How's it going, guys?
Hey, it's good to have you.
I appreciate the opportunity, guys. Thank you. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
appreciate you coming on, Eddie. We have immediate heat because you're wearing a Dolphins hoodie, and I actually have no heat with the Dolphins. They just beat my Panthers this past week. Yeah, the Panthers suck. Like I can't really say anything.
Honestly, the start of the game made me sweat a little bit. I was like, "This is the trap game that's going to get us," and I was,
I made a nice chunk of change off of that game because I knew Tua and Tyreek and Jalen. I was like, yeah, they got some numbers in them on this game, so I'm good here.
I say that I don't do anything with that with my team. I think that's bad juju, but I I respect that.
I will bet against my team all day if I think they are going to lose, like I knew they were going to lose on Sunday. I have no problem making money off my team's failures.
There you go. Exactly. At least you get something out of it at the end of the day.
Right. That's right. Will you beat up Joel Pearl? You've been listening to this conversation. Will you also just beat him up?
I don't know him that well. I don't know. I don't want to start anything, Seems like a nice guy from what I've seen so far.
He dislikes Jim Ross. He dislikes Jim Ross. He's out of line with his questioning with Vinny today. So I think those two things right there should get him beat up, honestly.
I understand that. I mean, listen, Jim Ross was like the voice of my childhood growing up watching WWE, so that hits a little close to home. So I see where you're coming from.
We're talking about present day Jim Ross. We're not talking about Jim Ross.
That's I know, but past Jim Ross, I feel like means a lot more to me than current, so it kind of balances out, I guess you can say. But I get where you're coming from.
Look, I'm doing my research on the fly. I'm on your Instagram. I could have asked you the same question I asked Vinny, but I'm not gonna because I can't do it. I can't bring myself to be that guy. I just met you. Vinny's been around. He knows what I'm doing here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
do it.
No, I'm gonna ask. All right, why'd you pick you?
Yeah, why'd you pick you?
Honestly, kind of similar question, similar answer to what Vinny said. I don't know. I guess I just got some dumb luck, but I'm not going to complain. I'm happy about it. So I'll also keep that short so I don't get myself into trouble. So
look, I met my wife on Tinder. I get it.
Nice. Hey, listen, that's how it goes in the modern dating scene. So good for you.
It's just the way it goes.
Tinder, really?
Yeah, for real.
Nice.
We thought it was going to be one thing and it turned into another.
There you go.
We got an 18-month.
There you go.
Married and the whole nine.
Nice.
Well, I mean, you thought it was going to be one thing, and it still kind of turned into that, right? Like,
fair.
I think everyone knows.
Jeremy, tell you what, I DM'd my fiance, and she. First of all, I don't even know how I added her on Instagram. I added her on Instagram. We were friends on Instagram. Posted a story of a commercial of a dog. I commented saying, "Wow, I legit just saw this commercial." She says, "Oh wow, that's so cool," and now we're getting married in three weeks.
I think I've told this story. My lovely wife messaged me. We did an interview with NBA champion Michael Thompson, and he was not kind to Bret Hart. He's like, Triple H is better than Bret Hart. All these people are better than Bret Hart. My fiance, huge Bret Hart fan. Mm-hmm. She DMs me and she's like, he's wrong about Bret Hart. And that was it. And that kicked off everything from there. So
that's it.
Slide in DMs, everybody. Just slide in DMs. It gets the job done. Eddie, why'd you pick Vinny for the G Fuel? That's the real question everybody wants to know.
So just like I know Vinny came from Bang, just seeing some of the stuff he's done in the past before. Initially, when I first got introduced to Vinny, he was saying I got all these great ideas, all these cool things I want to do, but Bang just like not working with me. They're not willing to like do all these cool stuff, cool things. So at G Fuel, if just a little background, we're very our background is video games. Like that's like our gaming energy drink. That's us. But in like the past, I would say maybe 6 months to a year, we kind of want to branch out into more different avenues. Pro wrestling being one of them. Vinny has a lot of cool ideas. I'm sure you guys seen his skits before on Twitter, Instagram. He just brings like new stuff to the table that we really don't have, and hitting like a new audience, which is like the wrestling audience, is kind of something that just we kind of want to delve more into. So Vinny's just always enthusiastic. He's always ready to do things. He's willing to do literally anything. He's funny. He's talented. So it's just a perfect pairing. And like you said before, I'm big into wrestling. I get part of like that side of where he's from, and then he learns some things from my side of the of things. So it's just a good relationship, and we're always just like constantly communicating. So just the enthusiasm, the drive, it's nice to see. It makes my job a lot easier when he's self-motivated. I don't got to be like, Vinny, do this, I don't got to be on top of him. So he's really great in that regard.
Thank you so much. Bang was very like they were going through stuff at the time, so they really weren't. They were not hands-on with me as much as I want them to be, like with the promos, with my. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. With the promos, with everything I'm doing, with my merch, with everything that I'm doing in wrestling, they were not. They didn't. They just. They didn't understand it. They didn't get it. So G Fuel introduced me to Eddie. They were like, "We have a guy for you. He's a wrestling fan. This is great." And I was like, "Yo, there's a few other managers. But you're the one that came. Yes." And they got me with Eddie, which is the best pairing because wrestling, he gets it. He understands. And I'm sure you guys understand, Joel and Jeremy. You show something wrestling related to someone in the street or someone walking by, they're not going to get it. You know, you have to be kind of into wrestling or understand wrestling to get it, in my opinion. So he gets it, and that makes our job and my job a lot easier.
Is there anything that like you're trying, because I see a lot of the content that you're putting out, Vinny, anything that you're trying to get that crossover going and get people like thinking about pro wrestling and talking about pro wrestling and being like,
Always.
this dude's into it?
Oh, I try to get a lot of G Fuel fans on my side because that's, hey, listen, more audiences the better, right? You want to get, you know, and G Fuel's big audience is like cartoons, anime, video games, superheroes, all that stuff. So why not get that? Why not get that fandom onto me as well and create a branding of all things? Now, but yes, I do. I'm very happy that G Fuel's fans have started following me and commenting and enjoying my stuff. But also, I want to keep it going. You know, Eddie has something to say. Like we got something working in the process, right, Eddie?
We got to. Yeah, me and Vinny prefer a little bit working on a t-shirt collaboration between Vinny and G Fuel. Honestly, just made the most sense. I know how like t-shirts are like one of the biggest things in wrestling. How wrestlers can get themselves out there, just capitalize on that opportunity. So yeah, we got that in the works. So definitely keep you guys' eye out for that. And Vinny, I know, very excited to get it going.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, so I went to Eddie. I'm like, yo, what do you want? What can we do something like with merch? Because wrestling is a big merch industry, and I have my own T-shirts. But why don't we just do a Vinny Pacifico G Fuel T-shirt? And he's like, we have done that before. Let me see what we can do. And they approved it. They're working on it to see what we could do, and that's that. So things are in the works, and it's a lot of bigger things are in the works. So I'm really excited for what's ahead.
You owe me a "Don't Count Vinny Out" shirt, Vinny. Also,
I do. This one, right?
Yes, exactly.
Vinny, what flavor are you drinking today?
Blueberry muffin.
Blueberry muffin.
Oh,
where is my
the Z at the end? By the way,
oh my god, Z stuff.
We're back
Oh,
to the Z branding
gotta throw a
conversation.
Z on all of this stuff.
Exactly.
Where is my sample case here?
I was
Vinny?
literally just gonna say, guys, I can hook you up if you want.
Yes,
Eddie, please.
Thank you.
Yes,
I gotta go. I gotta
course.
go to your manager apparently for this stuff. I thought you could pull some strings for me.
The
Now
strings
that
have been
we have
pulled.
the connection, now we can go one to one now that we met. So yeah, we can skip Vinny. We don't need
There
that
we go.
connect.
I need my sample case.
Of course.
I'm up like 18 hours a day working. I need a lot of energy drinks. I'm drinking 3 cups of coffee a day.
Jeez.
Look, man, I got a lot to do, Vinny. You see all these articles that I'm writing. You're
Oh my
sending
God.
me all these articles
Yeah.
to write. You're doing 300 podcasts that I got to cover nowadays. You got.
I'm sorry.
No.
It's
One.
just what?
Go ahead. Go
The
ahead.
grind never stops.
Live it. Yeah.
Listen. No, don't stop doing the podcast, by the way. Like I know you're getting out there and you should. That's what you should do as like any wrestler trying to promote themselves, because I don't think enough wrestlers can promote themselves like they should, of like, hey, let me go out there and do everything I need to do. So no, do not stop doing that. But you're creating more work for me. I already work enough. I don't want to work more. But that's why I gotta have my G Fuel. So I
Wait,
can
what flavors do you want? What flavors do you like?
I have no idea. I guess so I
I'd
need
say-
like the sample pack.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got you. Don't worry, Vinny. I can get your information after, and I'll send you guys some stuff. Don't
Okay.
worry.
All right.
I'll make
Don't
sure
send
you
it to
like it.
Joel. You'll have to pay too much for commission.
You gotta get it to Canada, so
Yeah.
good luck.
That's
you know.
fine. Don't worry.
don't
It
need
might
all
take a
that.
little longer, but I
That's
can do
fine.
it.
Send
No
just
need
send Vinny. We'll get you a booking. We'll get you over the border. You come over here.
There you go. I'll handle
Deliver it to your house.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh no, we'll do a sit down live at the venue, and then
Oh hell yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Love
100%.
You can beat him up there. Just please beat this man
That's
up.
fine.
That's all we
Listen,
want. That's all we
if
want.
If you end up at Greektown Wrestling or one of them, I usually end up there as well.
Awesome. Good to know.
Vinny, what was wrestling Big Dick Bob Fish like?
Whoa. I know that one. That was a
That's his official name.
is it?
Yes.
It was great. He's awesome. Bobby Fish is a very talented wrestler, very nuanced in the ring, which I love. I don't say it enough. Well, I do say it a lot, but I don't say it enough. I love grappling, technical wrestling, and gritty pro wrestling. And I do it, but not as often as I want to. And I just try to do it as often as possible. So Bobby was somebody who I got to really do a lot in the ring with in terms of like grappling, wrestling. Wow, this feels making me burp.
All the
Jeez.
carbonation too
Yeah.
much in one go. Exactly.
Yeah, but I believe me and Bobby Fish had a match that had all flavors in it. We had a little bit of comedy in there. We had a lot of wrestling. We had some cool high spots outside the ring, and we used the G Fuel. He drank my energy drink and beat me with it. So that is something that happened. Eddie was there also. I had him, got him backstage passes and all that. But yeah, Bobby is an amazing wrestler. One of the probably best out there right now in terms of mat wrestling and grappling, which again I love to do. And I was trained by Cheeseburger, who was a master of that as well. So yeah, that's something. It was a great match.
Is that legal that he's using your G Fuel? I feel like he should have been DQ'd.
That ref didn't see it.
Oh, these referees.
None of them are good. Any of the companies, none of them get it.
They'll suck.
So Joel, how about you be a referee, and then I could kick your ass that way.
I got to train. Wait a minute. That sounds like a bad idea for everyone. You know who should be a referee? Michael Myers.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that photo shoot.
Oh, bringing that up.
How?
That was not they're all not even out yet, those pictures. That was an amazing shoot. And mind you, I'll put it out there, that was not my idea. That was her idea.
Okay. Good idea, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. She's like, listen, I want to do 3 different things. I want to do one by the bridge, one in front of a water fountain, one horror scene, and one under a bridge. And it was really nice. It was a great.
What? Why do you all have this guy on the show? Why this guy? What
Where's the
are we
lie?
doing?
He's talking to the A team here, Sean. I know he's done interviews with you in the past when he's had to degrade himself to talk to you, or even sink even further doing interviews with like Rob Wilkins. But now we get him on the A show.
I love Rob. I love Rob.
Everybody loves Rob. By the way,
He's great.
Joel, it is Hawaiian ham today.
Oh, the Jew in me is not happy about that.
We got the Hawaiian ham. Vinny's got Hawaii candles over here.
Oh, I do right here. Yep.
Like
Yep.
luau
There we go.
theme.
It's the one candle that actually I went to candle shop, and I'm like, this is the one candle that smells like my fiance's Hawaiian suntan lotion. So like I gotta get this for nostalgia feeling. So that's
I just wanted to make a run in while a guest was on the show this time. Vinny, Eddie, great to see you here.
Yeah,
How you
pleasure
feeling?
to meet you.
I'm feeling good.
You are
I'm feeling
good?
all right. Feeling all right. People will know why I'm a little nervous soon enough, but
Can you DM me the scoop so I can pre-write?
I'm
you've
nervous.
known the scoop
Now
for
I'm
like
nervous.
4 months.
Yeah.
Vinny knows too. So
Do I know?
I don't know
An
anything.
an upcoming project that I have
Oh, okay. I'm nervous too.
that I've ran by you.
Oh, is it? Okay, I guess I know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's me breaking all the news in wrestling. That's what I'm so nervous.
That's not
guys.
really an upcoming
I
project.
still-
That's just
I
like
still
a
get-
daily thing.
I still get butterflies every time. That's just how I am.
How
That's
will
just like a
people
daily
react?
thing.
How
You
will
know
we
what?
get into a CM Punk story?
Uh-oh.
What? How about I break one today? How about I
Let's
break
go.
one today?
Is
Do
CM
it.
Punk going to be at Survivor Series, Sean?
Listen, if he is, there's going to be a lot of talent with contracts that are up within the next year that are not going to be happy that they were lied to.
Ooh.
You know what?
Ooh.
Here is the bigger scoop that the CW Network deal happened because
No.
they rebrand CW Network as the CM Network, and CM Punk is going to the NWA.
Listen,
That would be something special.
Would be.
what
Well,
if?
Probably not.
What if, of all places, Punk was like, you know what? The NWA is my style.
They need me.
They
Let's
need
go.
me. They need me. Let's go.
I don't think Jeremy's recovered from that yet. He's still
Yeah.
clocked out over there.
I've heard that joke this morning already. I didn't need it twice. I didn't need the CMCW twice.
We have a whole new audience to play it out with.
Sean, where's the G Fuel?
Oh gosh.
Downstairs, actually. I can need to go pick it up. It's at your
Sean
fridge
gets
right now.
the G Fuel.
Sure do.
He got a whole thing.
Oh yeah, I've got the pre-workout one that actually probably kind of appropriate. The one that I like the most is called Clickbait, but
There you
Is it
go.
really?
yeah, it is.
What flavor is that, Eddie?
Clickbait
Cherry
flavored.
pomegranate.
There you go.
It just works.
Exactly.
Yeah, it works. That's
The
all that
joke writes
matters.
itself sometimes.
There you go. Guys, I'm going to hop off here. Wonderful seeing you fellas.
Always. Be
Yes,
safe, okay?
yeah.
And also, hi, Joel.
Hi.
What a surprise.
Yeah, nice little guest spot.
I don't understand how this works. How does he just? How does he do that? How does he just pop on? I don't understand.
He hacks the stream.
Hacks the
Oh,
stream.
okay.
Yeah, some
Pretty
people
sick.
have access to like hack our stream. And
That's sick.
he's one of those people. So
I love
other
it.
people need like a link and stuff. He just can hack.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love Sean.
it's very sad. I don't even know what we're talking
Hardworking
about. Sean
guy.
just comes in. I mean, I can't actually knock his work ethic. That's one thing I will not knock on Sean Rossap. I'll make fun of other stuff, but no, not work ethic.
I'll tell you what, Eddie too. I noticed he's nonstop with like G Fuel and stuff. And there's times when I try to get in touch with him. I'm like, yo, I have this idea. And like hours go by. He's like, oh, Vinny, sorry, I was busy. And I'm like, ah, shit. The idea, I forgot about it already.
My bad. I try. Listen, I try to find a good balance. But
No, he's great. He's great.
Appreciate it. Yeah, no, you got a lot of ideas, Vinny. I'll say that. You're always firing stuff out. So no, it's.
I'm
it's
glad
good,
that
though.
I'm surrounded with people who work hard. That's something that I want to be always around. Because I've been around people who don't work hard, and I hate it. I can't handle it. I can't do it. It drives me nuts. I've had jobs where I'm the only person working, and it's like, what are we doing? We're here for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Vinny, I'm going to try to get some dirt on this show because that's allegedly what I do. You were
Okay.
backstage at AEW recently, as
Yes.
reported by Fightful Select.
Yes.
Why weren't you used? Who held you down? Who politicked you out of a spot on the show?
No idea. No idea. There's no dirt there. 'Cause I had a great time. I had an amazing time. Seeing people I really do like. It was fun. Always, like I say, I always have a good time being backstage anywhere. That's a bigger place because you're always learning, always finding ways to learn different things. You know, like seeing different things. I live the experience. I love experiencing new things and just being. I love being present where I should be, and I love being around wrestling all the time.
Okay.
All the
well,
time.
All right. Then lie to me, Vinny. Just
Okay,
call somebody else and give me. We're going to talk about G Fuel clickbait. I need Fightful clickbait.
Okay, well, there's somebody that I really do want. There's someone that I really do want to wrestle. And I listen. I've gotten to do some really, really big things, and I believe go big, go home. I would love to wrestle Chris Jericho, and not only that, I would love to wrestle Chris Jericho or have a singing karaoke battle with Chris Jericho, which that one I could guarantee I win. But
Oh.
Hold on.
yes.
Follow up. What's the song? What's your karaoke song?
So his song can be whatever he wants to pick. My song is either going to be an ABBA song or Lady Gaga song, and I will skrill them both.
Okay.
Okay.
What ABBA song?
Yeah.
Where are we going with ABBA?
Yeah.
Mamma Mia, you got Dancing
Dancing
Queen,
Queen, there you
you
go.
got Fernando, you got the whole nine. Lady Gaga, there's a million of them. I could just
See, but I think if you really want to like get to him, you should do a Fozzy song better than him.
ooh.
Oh.
That might be hard. That might be hard because he has the head start there. I'll be honest. But a funny story though. My fiance actually loves Mamma Mia too, and ABBA too. So her bachelorette party was Mamma Mia themed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I respect that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get Vinny and Jericho. We'll do 3 stages of hell. We will
Okay.
have I would say a drinking contest. I don't know what if you're just gonna get loaded up on G Fuel, you probably
that's
win
it.
that.
That's it.
That
Yeah.
I'd win. But if it's any of the drink, I don't know how I would do that.
All right, well we'll do some type of that'll be the first stage. 'Cause
Beverage
then-
match.
Yeah, there you
beverage
go.
match. Yes. We'll do that. The second will be the wrestling match because after you have all these drinks, you have to wrestle because that would just be
Bloated and gassy.
that'd be hilarious. And then you sing after all of that. I like this. We're gonna book it.
That's
Put it out
great.
in the
Book it.
universe.
Pen to paper.
We're
Chris
putting it out in the
Jericho,
universe.
Vinny Pacifico, 3 stages of is it hell? I don't even know what you want to call it.
I mean, I feel like it'd be death after all that drinking and then a wrestling match, and then you got to try to sing. I feel like both of you 3 stages of pass the hell out is probably
Yes.
what we'd call this.
yes.
My wife wants you to know that she went to an ABBA tribute band. She's a big ABBA fan.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
I love ABBA so much.
Before we let you go, I got to ask about the New Japan All-Star Junior Festival, taking
Awesome.
part in that. How was that experience like?
Jeremy, it was a dream come true. New Japan is a place that I've always wanted to work, love to work, and everyone backstage is amazing. Sweethearts of people. Rocky Romero is somebody who've always loved to be around. He's someone who's influential there. So seeing him backstage is always fun. I saw him at AEW 2 weeks ago, and when I was there, he was there, and I'm like, oh, this is good to see you. He's like, and it's always good vibes around Rocky Romero. But I involved the G Fuel in that match at New Japan, which is something that G Fuel is very happy with. I had a very good time at New Japan. I would love to go back. I'm going to Japan this year for a different company, but New Japan's a place that you can't even describe how good it is, and just it's like a wrestling heaven in a way. New Japan's just best in the world in one spot, and it was a blessing and an honor to be there because that's where you can't put into words how special it was. It was very special to get that opportunity and to be featured in that type of match. So I'm very lucky.
Is it out there yet where in Japan or for who you're going to be working?
Not out there yet. No,
it's not out there yet. Okay.
No.
Well, give us a scoop.
You want to put it out
Come on. I will just text me. DM me the story so I can pre-write. I don't even know my own bit anymore.
FaceTime you or something.
Yeah, just message me. Vinny, Eddie, thank you so much for joining us today. Vinny, yes. I will hear you on I'm sure you're doing Bischoff's podcast, Matt Hardy's podcast. What else is on ad free? John Alba's podcast.
Love them all.
Who else? Conrad does all of them. Bruce Pritchard, I assume you're gonna be on there. Gabe, I guess he started a new podcast. You'll be
really?
on that. No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just saw put you over.
It's on the Brian James podcast, on Road Dogg's podcast.
That was awesome. That was amazing
podcast. Kurt Angle's podcast. Luger's got a podcast now. You can be on his show. Yeah, so all the ad-free shows. You'll see Vinny on all of these podcasts. You're always welcome back here anytime. Eddie, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yes,
good luck to your Dolphins this year. They will have no easier victories than the ones they had on Sunday. Hey, you guys plug everything you need to plug.
Awesome. Follow me at Vinny Pacifico 1 on Twitter, Vinny Pacifico on Facebook, Vinny Pacifico on Instagram, and Vinny Pacifico on now newly made TikTok.
Oh, even I didn't know. Actually, that's a newer thing. I was going to say you kept that for me, but now I know. Yeah.
won't last long.
Well, you never know.
Vinny's on the TikTok. That's gonna be some trouble right there.
Eddie, you're up. Eddie,
so me just
follow G Fuel.
Yeah, I would say I'm not like Vinny, but yeah, like follow me Twitter, Instagram, Eddie Crowley 54. Just sports. I love big sports guy, big wrestling guy. I always talk about stuff like that on socials. But yeah, no, just Eddie Crowley 54, Twitter, Instagram. Check out G Fuel. Like I said, again, if you guys want to send Vinny you guys the information, happy to send you guys a package, try us out, and just, always happy to keep you guys fueled up.
I think Vinny has my information. I don't know. I'll give it to you again if I need. I need the energy to get me going through the day. Exactly. I need to be like you, Vinny. I need to be like you.
No one can be
up
like
at all
me.
hours.
Yeah, you can't stop it. You just can't. No.
I love
that caffeine take them to a new level.
Yes. Thank you guys. You guys enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you very much.